Today is October 28th. Today's quote is entitled, "Drinking poison and hoping the other person will die." Negative actions and thoughts do not destroy another person, they destroy us. So Nelson Mandela said, resentment is like drinking poison and thinking the other person will die. And this is very important to understand, because any harm we give to another, we harm ourselves. When Dhruva Maharaj was very upset, he wanted to retaliate against his father, his mother Suniti told him that anything you do to hurt another person, it's going to hurt you. They're connected. There's a saying in Bengal, if you kill a skunk, your hands will smell. So, if you become upset with another person, your hands are going to smell with anger. And if you're kind to another person, your hands are going to smell with kindness. You can't avoid that. Just don't think you can mistreat someone and just wash your hands of it. No. It's going to stain you. That behavior stains us. We carry it with us. So, in the name of retaliating, in the name of resentment or anger or jealousy or envy or any of these things, which we utilize foolishly in a perverted way to think we're going to benefit from them, they're destroying us. They're all poisonous, they're toxic. You know, in bhakti, what we're trying to do is purify the heart. There's a story, one of Lord Chaitanya's, not a devotee, he had become envious, I believe, of Srinivas Thakur. And he was making negative propaganda about him. And then he started coming down with leprosy as a result of his Vaishnava aparad. And Mahaprabhu was walking down the street one day and he saw him and he begged, please, for your mercy, please cure me. And Mahaprabhu said, no, you're a Vaishnava aparadi, you've offended Vaishnavas. And then he said, your heart is meant to be the most pure place. The heart is the temple. It's meant to be pure. And you've allowed envy to pollute or contaminate your heart. You've done a very bad thing. The place which is meant to be the most clean, you've brought dirt into it. So, envy brings dirt into the heart of our temple, because Krishna resides in the heart, therefore the heart is the temple. Mama mana mandireo, my temple, there's a song, Temple of the Mind. So mind, heart, same thing. I've allowed jealousy to enter my heart, poison. Now my heart is dirty. How will Krishna sit there? Envy in my heart, resentment in my heart. How will Krishna sit there? Anger in my heart. So I'm actually self-destructing. I'm creating an environment where Krishna can't exist. In the name of retaliation, in the name of thinking I'm going to destroy or hurt or harm another person, I'm harming myself. So a very important realization. Whatever emotion you're experiencing, whether it's negative or positive, you carry it. So if it's negative, you have to carry this poison. If it's positive, you get to carry it because it uplifts you, it empowers you. So, if I'm envious, if I'm jealous, if I can switch it around, and rather than be envious and jealous, be kind to that person, be a well-wisher, then I get to carry within my own consciousness, my own heart, kindness, compassion, sympathy, all empowering emotions, all will empower my Krishna consciousness. If I carry resentment, anger, envy, jealousy, this is all symptoms of passion and ignorance. And if I'm cultivating passion and ignorance, how am I going to become Krishna conscious? So sometimes we minimize the need to cultivate sattva gun, to cultivate these qualities, humility, kindness, compassion. We might say, well, that's not really the essence. The essence is surrender. That's true, but that's part of surrender. That's your sadhana, to practice humility, kindness, compassion, tolerance. That's part of your sadhana. You can't just wait for it to develop. I'll just surrender to Krishna, it'll develop. No, it's your sadhana to practice it. It helps you develop your Krishna consciousness. So, at least we should be living in Sattva-gun before we transcend all the modes of nature. When we're being disturbed and acting out that disturbance, then we're acting in passion and ignorance. And if we're acting in passion and ignorance, it's very difficult to be Krishna conscious. From goodness, it's a very good platform to be Krishna conscious. From passion and ignorance, it's not the right platform to be Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna.